Hi guys, it's a wee coffee and chat or a wee water and chat, trying to keep hydrated. I've got the heating on a wee bit now and finding that it really can dehydrate my skin. So a quick coffee and chat to update you on what's been going on, and there's been a lot going on. But first I'd like to thank the people that have supported the channel in the last month. Very many thanks to Yvonne, Karen, Joni and Claire. Thank you very much for your coffees and your support. I've just put up a video, I believe, about my daughter's book, Blades in the Shadow by Gillian Halkett. There's been a lot going on round about that. We've working towards her publishing date and watching as amazing reviews come in from places like the Scotsman and people that have won prizes for their writing. It's been amazing and I'm very proud of her, and I hope you'll give it a wee look. If you're interested in mental health issues such as OCD, harm OCD, alcoholism, and there is a bit of sexual assault in it, so be aware of that. But it's a fantastic book, and Jill's probably got one of the best senses of humour, and there's really uplifting bits in the book. In fact, the book itself is just one big uplift because it shows of a young woman who's not just surviving with a mental health diagnosis but actually thriving at times. So there we go. So there's been that. I also have a kind of my own book, Natural I've forgotten the name. Natural, Spiritual Menopause and Beyond is the second edition of my first menopause book. It brings it up to date. It brings in more things about the grandmother ceremony and where we went after that and how things have panned out. I'm very proud of that, and that is out at the moment. It's not long out actually, and that was a process and a half as well. Because I had to get my rights back and then add the chapters and redo it all again and then get it all edited and whatever. So that was a big thing going on, and also I'm going to be part of a kind of monthly thing which I'll tell you more about in a separate video, but there'll be monthly menopause gatherings, basically that are with myself and a lovely woman, Angela, from Behind the Woman. And we're going to be helping people with menopause. It's going to be a very safe place with monthly Zoom meetings, and anybody that's perimenopausal, menopausal, or just as interested, if they're younger, as to how they'll go forward at that time, are most welcome. And there's the launch of that on World Menopause Day, which I believe is the 18th of October, but I'll get more up about that as well. But I've been working on getting the book out in time for that, and also getting ready for that. As I say, the monthly gatherings will start in January, although we've got the launch in the 18th of October, so we've got lots to enjoy, lots of time to get the things in place that we want in place for those gatherings. Jill and her fiance had COVID, and not been ideal. There's been quite a few symptoms left over that I'm not happy with, but getting help from the doctors. We're seeing long COVID in action in my son-in-law to be, and we're seeing Jill's struggling with breathing, still weeks down the line. So it's hard, but it's hard to think. I thought I panicked when they got it, and I was, although they were double vaccinated, I was like, oh my god. And then they seem to come through okay, but they've both been left marked by COVID. So my experience of it has been terrifying up to a point. So we take it from there, and Jim and I are just keeping safe in our little cottage. We don't go many places or do that much, mainly because in Lanarkshire, where I live, the rates are still quite high. And we're getting older, and we both have existing conditions that would not be ideal if we got it. So that's where we are with illness situations. My grandson is coming on leaps and bounds, absolutely adorable, and he's so much fun, and he's so much like his mum as a toddler that sometimes I'm almost like, is that the same kids? You know, they've got the same. They look very alike, but they've also got the same expressions, and that's a lovely thing too. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Looking forward to Christmas and stuff with a toddler in the family. Let's see. I think so that's us heading towards autumn. Those of you that have been, well, in autumn actually, those of you that have been with the channel for a long time know that autumn is one of my favourite seasons. For some reason, I become very creative in autumn. You know, like maybe we're meant to in spring, but spring for me is more about the creativity of life coming and the garden, etc. Whereas autumn, it's like everything's calming down, and then I become creative with my words, with, you know, my altars, with what I'm doing. And I must admit I'm feeling it, but I'm a bit tired because I am caught up in quite a few things at the moment. But the joy is that we're in the middle of Navratri or Durga Puja, and you might have seen, I don't know if I've got them up yet, but some photos of the Navratri altar. And so because it's a time of devotion, I am taking time out each day to meditate and to enjoy the aspect of the, you know, reading and meditating and praying and celebrating. And the place is very bright and full of flowers, and you know, it's just lovely. And I was thinking of while we're at it, doing a wee intent or spell for letting things go, and I'll probably get that done this week and up. So bear with me for that one, because it's quite a nice wee one. It's quite quick and quite easy to do. So got that in mind, and just keep going. I know I'll probably be absolutely shattered probably by about the end of, no, the main thing's finished about the 19th of October, and then I can have a wee rest and go on with other things. But yeah, it's busy, but it's good as well. It's good to be busy. I've had a few flare-ups of Sjogren's and the autoimmune stuff, so I have been wearing my splints a lot in my hands, which is a pest, an absolute pest, because my hands don't work very well without them, but with them I just drop things anyway because they've got metal in them. But it is what it is, and it's not the end of the world, so we just keep going, don't we? So I've missed the regularity of the channel, but I have had so many other things to do. And I know someone will ask about this necklace. This is very precious to me because an old client gave it to me years ago, as she knew how much Venice meant to me, and she brought back this for me, which is Venetian glass, and it actually has a sort of artist perspective of the Venetian Lagoon in it. And it's one of my favourite things. So thank you, Frances. It's been a gift and a half. I feel so, it's just something so beautiful that I love wearing it. So thank you very much. And with that, I'll love you and leave you. And I hope that you're all okay and that you're doing okay and that you're keeping safe and you're ready for the autumn or fall. Many blessings. Take care now. Bye.